Good morning. I have a new one. It is called Against Envy, Peace and Pause. Okay. And this is Hilton Duration. Healing over a period of time. So good morning, my Virgos. Good morning, Spring Rising. I was trying to come through last night, y'all, but I was just so sleepy. I had a little bit going on. Ooh. Spring Rising. Morning, lady. Okay, y'all, listen. There is somebody, and it's probably in your energy, okay? It's probably just someone in your energy. I could be wrong. Again, I could be wrong. Somebody's in your energy, your immediate energy, lover, friend, family, whomever. They're playing in your energy. They've been playing in your energy, doing how they want to do. And it's time for them to be let go. So it's hard, and I got that. It is. So this, whoever these people are, or person, okay, they have been having you on hold. Like you've been trying to do some shit. Procrastination has been your main factor in this situation. Okay, you've been trying to understand and relate so you can get on by. All right, this person could be a Leo. Okay, or you could be getting your courage. Okay, you have been disappointed because of this relationship for whatever reason, for however. You see what I'm saying? Spirit says in repentance and rest your salvation. In quietness and trust is your strength. Isaiah 30 verse 15. You need to. Hi, Henry. Hey, Timothy. What you can't see? Amen. Okay, you need to strengthen your repentance, y'all. It needs to be released and let go. Yes, I gotta make sure that this one gets out. I was trying to put it out last night. So whoever this person is, they are in your immediate energy. And they not, this is somebody from your past, and they have been trying to, this person could be your current situation. You could have been, y'all could have been pitter-paddling for a minute. Oh, baby, you might want to go to the eye doctor for that one. You know, them people be doing so much magic, and when that shit just backfires the wrong way sometimes. Especially when you all are in these people's immediate face. Like if they do black magic on you yesterday and you mess around and connect with them today, yeah, you sometimes get caught up in the backfire. So go get your eyes checked out, love. And drink you some what's the carrot juice. Oh, I'm sorry, love. I'm gonna pray on that. Alright. So we have two. We have somebody is 40 years old. You could be 40. They can be 40. At this situation, you could have been 40. All right. So something is going on. I never heard of that. Hey, Slay. I never heard of hints. I never heard of that. Timing is being delayed. Timing is being... Okay, so whoever this is, whoever is 40, this person can be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, another Virgo, or it could have been when you were 40. Somebody didn't let go of a relationship. It didn't end when you were 40 like it was supposed to. Instead, you waited. You tried to have patience with this person or this situation. Yeah, with this lover. Yeah. You might have been dealing with a Gemini. Yeah. You could have been in this relationship with whoever this person is. And you could have been discovering things about this relationship, but you still didn't end it. It didn't transform you because you didn't end it. You kept having patience with this person, so due to that, it was a lot of blockage. Timing was pushed back for what you had to do, which way you had to go. So you was with the wrong person trying to make it work. Yeah, the chemistry between y'all was good, but it was just not the right time. Yeah, you could have been with this person for 5 years. Some of y'all could have been with this person for 45 years or 40 years. You also could have been five years off. You could have been with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. You could be 40 years old now, or you could be 45 years old now. It's not the right timing for you and this Sagittarius, this Capricorn, this Taurus, or this Leo. It was not the right timing, but at the bottom of the deck we got, you have the power to create the timing by taking action. In the reverse, you didn't take action. There was an Aquarius or Aries. You didn't, this Capricorn, this Aquarius. Okay, so the Capricorn was supposed to take the action. Okay, so it's supposed to be a new beginning. You're supposed to have took a leap, left this relationship. You're supposed to ended it, because this is the end of the Capricorn. Going into January is the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? January would have been a new year, a new season, yeah. And you did not, this Capricorn did not do that. This person could be 34, or this person was supposed to do this when they were 34. Or you were supposed to do this when you were 34, which explains the 5 years. You didn't do that. Mm-mm. An Aquarius and an Aries energy. Yeah. Mm. All right. So we have no need to wait. Bright future, new life. Didn't I tell you that? You were supposed to start over. Hey, Tyrone. Hey, 310. Hey, Sag. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all for coming to watch this channel. I do hope that it resonates with you. Now, oh, okay. Okay. This is real interesting. Something that was supposed to happen 5 years ago between you and somebody. The person you're dealing with could have been 34. Okay. You and this person could be 5 years apart. All right. You could have been a Sage, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius, a Scorpio. You could also be an Aries, a Gemini, a Leo, or a Libra. Right? Or these could be in your chart, or these are the people you are dealing with. So time was pushed back because a relationship was supposed to end, and it was supposed to end, and it was supposed to begin again. With the Sagittarius, seems like you and this Sagittarius may have did a lot of going. This may be a Scorpio-Taurus, which means this is a November Sagittarius. Sagittarius season will be back, and I think it's coming in. I think we have the. I think it's the end of this week. So you could be Sagittarius Capricorn, December Sagittarius, December Capricorn. Okay, you could have this in your chart, but this is saying that a relationship was supposed to end, but and it was supposed to start again. So it looked like this was doing that, but the fact of the relationship not fully ending caused some type of delays in the relationship. Yeah. So let me see what we got, because it says no wait. Now it's like timing is pushed back due to blockages. Okay. Spirit said this person was supposed to wait. This person put their shield down and they came. You see that? This person put their shield down and they came. Hey, Blue. Hey, little ghost. Yes. Huh? All right. Spirit, please give me a message for Virgo. Oh, we got two. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck we got abundance. Welcome to your money funny. Change strain. Mm-mm. Yeah. Regain your focus. Yeah. Okay, so whoever this is in reference to, I'm gonna ground it. Let me ground it first. Because your money coming. You just need to regain your focus. Somebody somewhere Okay. If you was interested in any of my oils, please let me know. If you're interested in a personal reading or any oils, please text 470-624-3856. This one is against envy. So I would like for the whole information to come out without someone having so much envy around this reading. All right, so we have higher learning. Someone has anxiety. You may have anxiety, worried. Since you have learned from your experiences, more inner study is now required to further your progress. You see what I'm saying? Yes, protection, baby, protection. Yes. Okay, I have both of those. Mm. Somebody's worried because you know more. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's worried because you learn more. You know more. See? Yeah. Somebody's worried. Yeah. And we have regain your focus. Travel, life matters, are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. Now, did I just tell you I was grounding this reading? Yes, see? You can text me 310. You can text me about the oils. You are welcome. But to get, and I will send it to you. But you have to text me so we can communicate with that. Hey, Joanna. Is that Joanna or Joan? Hey, Joan. No, ma'am. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. And that's an envy one, honey, because I see so much of the envy card. I was like, shit, let me ground this reading and let me take away this envy. People just be in their emotions for what? So, as I was telling you, somebody's pitter-patter playing inside of your energy. Yeah, they are. They are. They know what they're doing. Because they want to come back. But now, because you have gotten older and mature and you're thought things and you're going by your experience, now. Oh, okay. Hey, Joanne. Thank you, baby. I didn't see the E. I'm sorry. Yeah, now that they got anxiety, they worried, they're trying to figure out if they can come back, do they come back, how you gonna be if they come back. Now they trying to control some shit that they can't control. Now remember, Spirit already told you that because you and this person did not set up. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you need some of that holy. Yeah, you need some holy oil, baby. Oh, thank you. Remember, it was blocked, so it was pushed back. So remember now, remember. So Spirit, you and this person, the person was so adamant at you. That's what happened. This person has been very adamant at you. And this was slowing down your money. This was slowing down what you had going on. This was like blocking it. And you was trying to figure out, damn, was this my month? Was this my year? Was this my time? You see what I'm saying? What was going on? Why I couldn't? My money was funny. And again, the first part of the prayer said it was dealing with your strength, which again, that you had to repent. And somewhere along the way, one of y'all didn't know to repent or you didn't repent. You see what I'm saying? Knowingly. So now it's like you got to step into your power, your strength. Hey, Ryan, who you are. You got to go forward. You know what I'm saying? Now you're waking up in your power. You feel me? You're controlling how you feel. Now this was in the reverse. I know you see it. This person, Whoever this is, baby, that's pitter-patting in your energy. They don't have the strength because they've been slowing you down for so long. Yeah, that's why it says right here, amazing chemistry, but the wrong timing. Timing is not right. No, terrible timing. So this was pushed back, and it kind of slowed down your future. You know what I'm saying? Of what you were going to do next, because Spirit say you didn't take the action. It says you have the power. You see what I'm saying? That person was taking and blocking your power, your strength for you to go forward. You didn't think nothing else of it, okay? Blessings to you too, Jordan. Thank you. You didn't think nothing of it because you and this person was lovey-dovey and sweet. And, you know, you were used to this person. This person's your ride or die at that point in time. You know, you weren't thinking like that. It says you you are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to your truth and step into your potential. Yeah, this person knew that you and them together was a team, but they didn't want to be that part of the team. They weren't thriving like you were thriving. They weren't doing what the song say. Let me see. Let me tell you a little bit about whoever this is. You said you'd be gentle with me, and I hope you will. Yeah, see, whoever this is, I'm nervous. Yeah, this person was the first person that made you feel some type of way, some type of emotion. They gave you a feeling and you didn't want to let that go. You felt really loved and cared. You was able to pour into this person, not knowing that they're not really pouring into you before you knew it. You feel me? Now it's time for you to go and start a new life. Maybe you have kids with this person. Maybe you have 2 kids, could be a girl and a boy. Yeah, you know what? They could be the ages of like 5 and 7. 7 and maybe 10, maybe 9, 7, 9, 10. Yeah. But somebody could be 34, somebody could be 43. You could have been 43 at this time or 34. All right. And now you could be 40 or 45. Hey, Catherine. Okay. Yeah, but whoever this person is very, very nervous. This could be you, Virgo. You could be having this anxiety because it's like you're panicking. You don't know what's going on with your shit. You see what I'm saying? Now you're finding out some stuff. Also, you could have realized that you put your sword down and this person, you put your sword down when you, with this Libra in the reverse. This person could have been a Libra, but you put your sword down and you had patience when you weren't supposed to. You weren't supposed to. That's why your shit went back. You and this person was connected beautifully. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a wrong connection. It was just the wrong timing. You see what I'm saying? Y'all probably played ping pong back and forth a lot. And you never really paid attention to the red flags. You had a bright future with this person, but this person was not ready. They never took action upon you. They never sat down and retrieved their power. They never kept growing and growing. No, they did nothing. So you was, in turn, you had to go ahead and live your life. Yeah, live your life. Yeah. 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 See, at the beginning it was good, but you kept offering this person whatever spirit was offering you. Like example, for some of y'all, you could have been offering this person. You could have got paid. Spirit was giving you money. Spirit was making sure you got paid. And when you get paid, you made an offer to this person. You see what I'm saying? But now, Spirit is finna make you an offer. Spirit is finna give you. Somebody finna get paid. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, unexpected money. Yeah, some unexpected money coming in. Since you are now starting your new life. You could be an Aquarius. You could have took this leap. Yeah. With this Aries energy, you could have took this leap. You could have took this leap. You could have got a new job with this Emperor energy. You could have been a boss. You feel me? You could be in your Emperor energy, your King or Queen of Wands energy. Like, you could be standing your ground. Yeah. With this anxiety, that could be a Leo that's scared and worried, okay? You could be in this Leo energy. You could be worried about some shit that's going on. Yeah, from an injustice. Yeah. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be basically against temperance in the reverse would kind of be a little different, y'all. Yeah, temperance in the reverse. Hold on a second, Virgo. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, because yeah, you could have had patience, and you could have been worried about an offer. Oh, somebody's gonna make you an offer. Be mindful of it before you say yes. Please step back, think about it. That may not be a good offer. Okay? Pay attention to this offer. Somebody's trying to give you some money and you don't know why. Find out. Deeply find out. You see what I'm saying? Find out. Yeah. Because see, you was worried about your future, but Spirit gave you a blessing and allowed you to start a new life. You see what I'm saying? Where you got a new job, okay, or a new job offer is coming this year. This was last year. 1-8. I'm sorry, 1-7, which is 8. And again, when you was in this temperance energy, you was patient. You know what I'm saying? Your patience came in, but this person, unfortunate to say, this person was very much imbalanced. Mm-hmm. Right here. This person didn't wait. This person put their sword down, and this person was just gonna go forward trying to live off of your future, how you was gonna do things, how you was making things happen. Because again, this person was never taking action. This person was never doing anything. They would take a leap. Yeah, this person didn't have the courage. They didn't want to do an awakening. They weren't in their power. This person was overindulging. Now, in the same breath, this person was in devil energy, trying to be free and wanting the spirit to open up and let them be who they were. But you're in a full relationship with somebody else that's not thinking that you're single. You feel me? Like, you may not have wanted this person to go from relationship to relationship. You feel me? Like, no, 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 no. That's not what you're supposed to do. It was not. Mm. Hey, Muku. Muku, Muku. Hey, Lenora. You're welcome. And thank you, 310. Be careful. That's fine. You can still be careful. Now, yeah, you're about to get some type of new thing going on. Yeah. I know. Yeah. You're trying to figure out which way to go and what happened. You just don't know. You was, I don't know. It looked like you were trying to start a job, but let me see. You have some unexpected money. Spirit was gonna give you. Spirit gave you some money to start a new life, and yeah, you're gonna be able to do it. You're gonna get paid. Yeah, you was paid by somebody. Look like you had a job. Look like some things was coming in. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes when God give you, we kind of share that energy. You know what I mean? You want to share it with that person, and you're trying to share it with whoever, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to be lovable. You're trying to be helpful. You're trying to be graceful in the relationship. But the way it was, this person, this person wasn't meant to get your blessings. And sometimes we give out those blessings not knowing we ain't supposed to do that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. You can text for readings. You text 470-624-3856. 404-624-3856. See what I'm saying? And y'all have to pay attention to a lot of the stuff that y'all be going through and people you dealing with, because them spells is not easy. They're not hard to do. They're very, very easy. And you're going to be thinking ain't nothing wrong. And this person sitting over here putting goddamn, ooh, I could own you and shit. You know what I mean? Watch your pictures. Watch your hair. If you're in the house with this person, take your hair, flush your hair down the toilet. Burn your hair. You see what I'm saying? Sage your room. And look at those things you got going on, sweet. Pay attention. It's clothes in the living room. Look in that basket, and your clothes is in there. Hey, Latanya. Hey, Austin. Hey, Osset. Did you get the number, Catherine? So we're gonna see now. Yeah. See? Yeah. This is a very, whoever this is that's in your energy, they're just holding on to you. They're holding you up. You don't even know that you're being held up. They're not doing shit. They're not moving forward. They're not doing what they think they should be doing. They don't want you doing it. So now it's like, yeah, no. So you're trying hard to push something to do. You're getting the courage, but then it's like you trying to go back and forth with a situation. And baby, let me tell you something. It ain't you that's not doing it. It's this person. You see what I'm saying? It's not this person. Yeah, they be stealing y'all hair. Listen, baby. Move your panties, your underwear. You know what I mean? You got to watch everything you have. You really, really do. You have to watch it. Even your washcloth. Watch it. Watch your pictures. Do not put your, oh, I meant to tell y'all this. This is really important. Please, if you got yourself or you got someone in a picture frame, take yourself out that picture frame. That will stop you right there in that moment. For those of y'all that don't know, moment, reason, season, lesson, blessing. That's what it is. Moment. If you put yourself, you know, you like your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, yourself with your family, you're blocking you're slowing yourself down. You're not allowing yourself to be free. If you never paid attention to it, that's what they do to an obituary. They put that picture on that obituary because it's not going anywhere else. If you look at it, that obituary is either in a circle or it's in a square. It's not going any further. If you ever paid attention, the person they pass on when the watch died, they die. Pay attention to what you buying. If you buy someone some perfume, or someone buy you some perfume, or you buy somebody some cologne, vice versa, that relationship you have with that person, that shit gonna evaporate just like that damn cologne or that perfume. Be mindful of what you are purchasing. When you buy people's shoes, yep, they say they gonna walk out your life. You damn sure is. They are damn sure gonna walk out your life. So if you wanna be with somebody, and this ain't for me to tell you this shit to go buy, but get you some grounding spray. Get you some black salt. Put that, ground that energy. Ground that person. If you're gonna be with that, ground your energy. So they don't just keep jumping all around the damn place. Because when people jumping all around the place and then they looking at you and you jumping all around the place, yeah, no. You understand what I'm saying? You're trying to figure out why you tired, why you sleepy, why you sluggish, why you don't feel good, why your head hurt, why you thinking, all of a sudden you thinking of songs and you smoking a cigarette when you didn't smoke at first, but you smell the smoke, you smell the marijuana, you don't even drink, but you got a taste for some alcohol. You don't even eat, you might not even eat a certain food, but now you want to taste that shit. That is not you, baby. That is this person's energy, and they playing in your energy because they want you to come. They want to go out there and diddle daddle and do what they do, and the next thing you know, you feel yourself want to go out and sleep with goddamn Billy Cloud Bethune. You feel me? Or you want to go over here and play with goddamn John the Druid. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. Hey Carol, you see what I'm saying? Think about it. So you want to know how come people be in and out your relationships? They come in to give you what they don't have. And then when they don't have it, you end up having it. You already got it. You end up losing it. Like example, your friend, not no salt on nobody. Please understand, no salt on nobody. If your friend is homeless and that person likes to be homeless, like example, I know a person, she likes to live in hotels. The longest, every time I was with her, I could have stayed in my apartment 2, 3, 5, 7 years without her being around me. The minute me and her get to hanging, boom, I go homeless and we living in a hotel. She's okay. She's happy. That is called stagnated energy because you want a room, not a place. You see what I'm saying? This person, oh, I'm good in my room because that person is missing in their life. They didn't have a room. They didn't have a bedroom. They never had a place, a room where they can go in and decorate. You know how kids go in and they decorate their room with their sibling, or you could have been an only child and just decorate your room? No, these people don't have that luxury. You see what I'm saying? They can have it, but they don't want to be responsible. They are irresponsible. So you're going to catch yourself, oh, well, let me pay this bill. You know what I'm saying? Without you in my life, then I can't go on. Somebody's telling that to you. Somebody is, they don't want to be responsible. They want you to be responsible. It's okay for you to be responsible, but this person take leaps and shit and go live with other people, go do things on other people, go fuck over other people, and then it's la 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 la. Let me go back over here to Virgo, or let me go over here to Sag, or let me go back over here to Aquarius. Let me go over here to who the fuck ever besides myself. They had some. You know what I'm saying? So now you got somebody who's worried and got anxiety in your energy because you are now stepping into a different part of yourself. The old you, what T.I. say, the old you is dead and gone, dead and gone. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to pay attention to what you have learned, who you learned it from, and where that came from. Let me show you what I mean. I was 13 years old. And I had a baby when I was 14. My mama, which I can't get mad at her, not now, but God bless her soul. You feel me? She couldn't teach me nothing because she didn't have a kid when she was 13. She had a kid when she was 25. She had her mom. She had my mom, brother. I mean, my mom had her, she had a grandmama, my grandmama. She had my aunties, you know what I'm saying, that had babies. When I had my baby, there is no sibling. It was me and her. And wasn't no more family. Like we wasn't a family-oriented family where everybody stuck together. No. You see what I'm saying? So if you do not know, how can you learn if someone does not teach you? That's why you go to school. So motherfuckers can teach you. And then nobody ever pays attention that when they tell me, and I see y'all say this all the time, it's baffled to me because it's like, how can you say you closed out your past You can never close out your past. You will never ever do that. You have so many people holding you back. When they turn 20 and you 35, you think you're doing this, that, and the third. Most people that are living their life between the ages of 35, or well, 30, I'm gonna say 34 and 38, in between there, you're going to go fucking homeless at 37. You're going to be in poverty at 37 because you have a motherfucker that's holding you in their energy that's in poverty happily. You see what I'm saying? You all don't understand sometimes that you got to remember all these people, these teachers that you had. You got these teachers in your energy. When you was a kid, if your mama let Auntie Bessie or Uncle John or Cousin Thelma, if they watched you, what were they thinking about you? How did they feel about you? Were they procrastinating about you? Were they always talking that shit about you? Were they in their feelings about you? Do you understand what I'm saying? I do, Deland, I do. And you can text the number that I called out and I will talk to you, you know. But you just got to think about it. When you get older, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the picture. What I said about the picture frame is, for one, let me back up and say this 3 times in this nature. When you have a picture of a person with an obituary, put that picture, and I'm not telling nobody to throw their obituaries away. I'm not saying that. Take those obituaries, put them in a, uh, what is that thing called? You know how you have put it in something that's eliminated. Put it in something that it'll conceal its own energy. Because whether you know it or not, that person is not dead. That person's corpse, that body's dead, but that spirit is still living. So when you put yourself in a picture frame, like when you know people take pictures with their mom, their dad, their cousin, even when you take pictures at school and graduation, when you isolate yourself, hey boo, when you isolate yourself in a picture frame with whoever, you have now stopped yourself from growing, maturing, processing. Men is already behind women 5 years. So if you're masculine and you're in a picture frame with a female, she don't slow down and you have too, because there is no going forward. You got clothes in the living room in that blue basket, that blue bag. There's some clothes up there too, but I'm just letting you know that. Yeah. See, whoever this boyfriend is or this girlfriend is you've been with, you got pictures of y'all in picture frames. Yeah, no. No, because you have stopped the time. You're not going to move forward. You're gonna see why. You're gonna always be nervous. You're gonna be having anxiety. Why? Because you got this person stuck with you. This person is stuck with you. So if that person over here that are married Bessie and you over here married to Jonathan, and this other person you was with in the relationship, they over here, they single. So a part of you gonna want to do single shit, and a part of you gonna want to be in a marriage, and a part of you gonna want to just be in a relationship, and then God forbid you got another motherfucker over here selling ass. Oh, so now you gonna want to be a freak. You know what I'm saying? You may not even be the freak one. You see what I'm saying? No, and this person over here may be going to church. So you know what I'm saying? Listen to how I'm telling it. You got a picture. I'm gonna do one family. You got a picture frame, and it's you, your cousin, your auntie, your mom and your daddy, and your auntie and your sister. Okay? You got an auntie on your daddy's side and an auntie on your mama's side, and then you got your daddy and your mama. You got your sister and your brother. Okay? So and you got your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you might have your best friend, and I'm gonna throw that in there. If your best friend is freaky and she out hoeing, oh, here you go. You're going to want to know why your coochie always doing some shit. Your dick already hard. You trying to figure out what's going on. And this is not how you have been. Just remember that you ain't been this way. Because them bitches that... That's why holding is in the reverse. These people are holding you in a time zone. Now, you may be going on, but they are blocking your blessings. They are holding you back from this. So say for instance, oh, okay, so maybe the picture frame dropped. Okay, so now you free. Then all of a sudden you realize you getting money out of the ass. Okay, because uncle working, daddy working, sister working, brother working, boyfriend working, girlfriend working, cousin working, everybody working. So that money coming to you like a motherfucker. Boom. They're in another relationship, and goddamn it, somebody done put them in a picture frame. So you got to pay attention when you see an obituary. That obituary is either in a circle or the obituary is in a box. If you are in a box, 90999 portal 2. If you are in a box in that picture frame, you see what I'm saying? So, because I didn't pay attention to the other day, I was at work. My client has her friend in a picture frame. You see what I'm saying? Now, see, that's a different thing. Yeah, they can take your energy permanently. You're right. They can take it permanently because you're constantly in different people's houses in picture frames. So you're trying to figure out why is my this that way, and you're trying to worry about why is this not happening? Why is your job holding your money? Why can't you get fucking paid? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why is you not getting your blessings? Because they are blocked. You're not even knowing that they are blocked because you don't think you're doing anything. And whoever it is may see that you got the brightest fucking future. Why? Because you're this person that does a lot. You're an amazing some chemistry with a lot of people, but it's the wrong timing. It's the wrong timing. So you don't know that this person is trying to take action on you. This person is trying to whoop your energy up. This person trying to get what you got. But you taking action and you're not getting nowhere because this person has you blocked. You might go get a job, you know what I'm saying? You thanking God, God doing his with due diligence. But again, you had to go and leave somebody to get a new life. Did that person come go with you? Yes. They did. They went and traveled with you So now they see you out. They over here, the ex-boyfriend, the ex-girlfriend, the ex-friend, the ex-sister-in-law, the ex-brother-in-law, the ex-mother-in-law. All these people pissed the fuck off because you changed. They didn't change. Their son didn't change. He's still smoking crack or smoking weed or smoking tune powder, whatever he doing. She doing the same thing. Now you trying to figure out why you got the urge to smoke marijuana when you ain't had that urge ever, or you could have been stopped smoking marijuana when you was a teenager, and now you want to smoke a blunt. You feel me? So just pay attention. You can smell that shit. You smell it. Thank you, Empress. You see what I'm saying? You smell it in the air. All of a sudden, you want some churches. You ain't been eating churches. Now you want to drink a beer. You ain't been wanting to drink a beer. Now you feel like a margarita tastes good. You ain't been wanting to drink margarita. You see what I'm saying? These people are they tied up. They're in hangman. And they done put your ass in hangman. But see, Spirit got another thing for Spirit said, wait a minute. Spirit said, wait a minute. Spirit said, I know my baby. No, see, this person know wherever they at. Let me show it to you. This person's in a very serious, sticky situation. They trying to cut shit away. They trying to got to get away. That's the song. I got to get away. Yeah, this person trying to get away from wherever they at. Why? Because in order to get theyself, wait a minute, Spirit. In order to get this alchemy with you, in order to get this, I'm finna pull that. Cause see, what you did was, some of y'all done threw this relationship with this person in the trash. The relationship is done. The relationship is over with. And this person knows it's over with. But they know that you over here getting this alchemy energy. They like, what the fuck is this? I like this. This right here, it's vibrant. It's opening. It's making me feel good. You feel me? Because you are now taking this step and untangling the situation. They left you hanging. So you say, you know what? I can put things together. I can hold myself down. I can fix this shit. You feel me? They can't fix it though. They can't fix it. Because they're still in that time where everything is held. Everything is held. Why now they're getting karma. They're not liking how shit going. They're going through tower moments. They're not liking it because they can't let it go. Why they can't let it go? Because you threw this shit in the trash. So, now you're cleansing your energy. You over here get the goddamn against the envy. You putting peace and harmony and shit. You putting a blessing on it. You healing. You see what I'm saying? You got your dragon moon shit. You is pushing shit out and up and in. But you got to remember. You remember, It's also time for you to do a new life. You got to remember, this person is not being fruity. Okay, nothing against my LGBT community. Now this person wants to switch up. Somebody's on the DL. Now you sitting here trying to figure out why you staring at somebody's ass that is not attracted to. You're not attracted to this person. You don't like this person. You're not the same sex. You don't know why you want to do that. This is why you want to do that. Because this person, one of these people that never said nothing to you, whether it's that teacher, whether it's that daycare school, whether it's your son teacher, your daughter teacher, whether it's your friend at the goddamn that work at your job, all these people, remember, these people are your twin flames because you spend all your time with them, whether you at a job, whether you at home, whether you at school, whether you went to the daycare, whether no matter how you did it, this is where you at. So now you're around a person that knows they're in a situation that's really, really high. Okay? And now you see the colors, yeah, my LG colors. Now you wanna, now this person is in a situation where they done blowed it all out of position.
Why is it for me eyes black?
Hmm?
Why is it for me eyes black? It's supposed to be red.
Hmm?
It for me eyes are black.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it in a few minutes. Not on here. I got you. Oh, tell Jamil come in when you go back in there. And put your shoes on, mama. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, so now this person is very fragile. They're weak. They don't believe something somebody said that didn't, you know what I'm saying? That person played with them. So now you might be a little emotional. You don't even know why you're emotional because this person's trying to control their emotions. FYI, no one can control their emotions. You can control your feelings. That's how you're going to control your emotion, is to control your feelings. You cannot control your emotions. Terry Turner told you this. Secondary emotion. That's what a emotion is. It's secondary. Your feelings. Where did you put your feelings? Where did you put your feelings? I know you're in the box, but
He's on the table in there. No,
okay. Yeah, so this person is not fragile. They've been hurt by somebody. And they want to try the opposite sex. And here you go trying to figure out why you feel this way. Why you going up through there? Why you like certain colors? Why you being so flamboyant? Why you know what I mean? Why you tendering to yourself a little different? You feel me? So now you with a person that's tangled up in a situation and you don't know why you're feeling these feelings. And that's because you have been projected on so much that your feelings and your relationships and your emotions is like a ping pong. Oh, I want to go over here with this person because this person, whoever they is, they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Mm-hmm. So now you got to figure out which way to go. Yeah. See, there's more into this than you know. You're more deeper within yourself than you know. But it's unfortunate to say you're more deeper than you know into yourself. But this person has put you in a frame. Even when you on social media, go on social media, take some of them pictures y'all have on there, take them off. You have put yourself in a block. And when you're in this box, you're not going too far. You're stagnated. What are you doing in there? Now you got somebody who's stagnated staring at you, jealous as fuck, trying to figure out why can you do this and I can't do this? Why is you bouncing back? What the hell happened? I thought I had done did this. I had done did that. But see, they didn't know that a motherfucker like me over here, I'm spraying to make sure you stay grounded. I'm sitting here wanting you to go higher. You see what I'm saying? I'm praying and making sure that you regain your focus. Okay? So now you got a person sitting over here going, what the hell? Why is this happening? How can this happen? I thought I was keeping you down. And that's what it says right here. Keep you down. You see what I'm saying? This person was trying to keep you down. They don't want you to bounce up and bounce back. You was fucking this person up. Spirit said, no, baby. I hear them prayers. Yeah, this person don't like that you sitting over here in this high priestess energy. You done fucked the person up. You done fucked them all up. You see what I'm saying? Like, why? Why are you like that? You see what I'm saying? So Like, why are you treating me like that? Now you sitting, you got this person sitting here going, why the fuck are you treating me like this? When in reality, baby, you done moved on. You done got the hell on. You done grad. You could have been in high school. You gonna graduate high school. You in college. You in a motherfucking. You in a, what is it called? You in your alpha moment, your beta, your grandma. You feel me? You going up the ladder and shit. You feeling yourself. You feeling yourself. You see what I'm saying? So why, why, why am I sitting here wanting to give you my throne? What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't come over here. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're saying to yourself. Why do I want to do this with this person? I know I cut this person off, but this person does not want to go through this motherfucking awakening. You see what I'm saying? This person don't want to go through this awakening. So you sitting here stop, but you going to go through this regardless, because your ancestors going to be like, you got the courage. You better come on. You better come on. This ain't what you want. You in a higher position in your life. Don't let these people, what the song say, you need to get up, get out, and get something. You see what I'm saying? Them songs be rapping with you, baby. They be coming in. That's why y'all be hearing certain songs. It's like, no, that ain't me. Oh, you want me hush? Let me help you. Let me help you. Oh, let me help you. Bye. So, you know what I'm saying? Just open up your horizon. Somebody has tried to stop you. Somebody done bought you some perfume. That's what the fuck they did. They done bought you some perfume. And they bought this same, y'all don't even know. They bought this same perfume. And they got your picture on their altar. I bet you. Yeah, see, you was loving to this person. They got your picture on their altar. You see how this picture's in the frame with him and her? They got you in their frame. They watching you. You on Facebook. You could be on Instagram. You could be on Snapchat. You could have been on TikTok. If you're not moving in motion, this person done put you in a time zone with them. This person done put you in a time zone with them. So when you're in this time zone, divine timing has what? For this person. Because you could be still constantly. You still got it. You still grooving because you're in a higher frequency than this person. You don't know that you're in a higher frequency. Remember, you are 3 to 4 years ahead, especially if you are older than this person. This is why I say to people, please understand, no disrespect to the age bracket, but if you date a motherfucker and you go back and that you have already passed that time zone, you ain't doing nothing but taking yourself back to a situation that you already handled. And apparently you did not finish that lesson. That's why you are returning back to sender. So now they got to play. There you go, baby. I was just finna say, they got to play you. You are going back as your own doppelganger because your doppelganger got to go in and be you. So you ain't understanding me. Time has slowed down. So now you got to have extra patience. You got to have extra understanding. Now you're going to be overindulging in some shit. Whether it's reading, eating, you're going to be overindulging in some type of eating. Somebody's mad at you, and they just sitting around motherfucking eating, calling your name. That goddamn burger, or that goddamn sag. You see what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden you realize you're gaining weight. You see what I'm saying? Now you're sitting around trying to figure out why am I gaining weight? Why is my head always hurting? Why do I smell this? Why do I eat that? I don't like that, but I'm eating that. Motherfuckers projecting their energy onto you. You see what I'm saying? You got to relate to what and who is doing what they doing to you. But see, God is finna rearrange your life. God is finna rearrange your life. You ain't even finna be aware of it. Why? Because this person keep trying to hold you down. This person trying to make you be afraid. This person trying to make you be nervous. Your anxiety high. You sitting over here trying to figure out why you got panic attack and you just woke the fuck up. That's that person. So they don't want you to get this new beginning. They don't want you to do that. No, they over there. They know you was loyal to them. They know you were loyal to them. They don't want this new beginning though. They don't want you to do no such a shit. No, they don't want you to do that. Why? That means you gonna find your soulmate. And they realizing they ain't your soulmate. Oh shit, I can't let that happen. No. Let me go ahead and stop them at tracks, which is meaning that you see this tree of life. You are either the first child or the last child or the middle child in your family, which still means you stop the train cycle from going. You see what I'm saying? When you're an only child, you can only have kids. If you can have kids, somebody's stopping that up too. Somebody's trying to stop you from reproducing. You see what I'm saying? No, somebody does not want you to do that because you're not doing that with them. Or they can't do it with you because you on this higher frequency. So it's bothering them because they want you to be stuck and stagnated like them. Yeah, see, right there. They want you to feel stuck. They want you to be feeling stagnated. They don't want you to be with your friends, and they want you to. Yeah, no. Remember this picture with you and your sister and your brother, or you, your friend and your cousin. Remember this picture that you stuck in at your parents' house, or you stuck in at your friend's house, or you stuck in at your college dorm. Remember this picture? Yeah, you stuck right there. Why? That person stuck. These people on this picture is stuck. They're not going anywhere. They can't go anywhere because they're stuck. They're in a time zone that's right fucking there. This is why that person wants you to be right fucking there. They're not going anywhere. The Six of Cups is in pause, in the past. So you deal with people and all they do is think about what happened then, what's going on with then. You remember back then, and every time you turn around, they're not looking at nothing up to date. They looking at shit from goddamn 1989, 1992, 1975. You feel what I'm saying? Someone does not want you to do what? Be this diamond in the rough. They don't want you to be that. They know you're that, but they got to keep you in the past so that you don't know that you're that. Somebody don't want you to know your worth. Your time is on. Somebody don't want you to put them together. They don't want you to put A, B, and C together. No. No. That's what the song says. Stay together. Loving you whether. Yeah. Times are good or bad. See, don't stay right now. You know, couples stay in relationship 50 years. When he done fucked up, she done fucked up, and all you doing is keep going back through the circle. They don't want you to break these chains. They don't want you to break these chains. That means that you're gonna lead them well. You're gonna lead them back there. This lover don't want you to lead them chains. They still want you to stay childish. They like that little version of you. They still want you to not know shit. But see, you growed up. You was getting wiser by the day. You were getting wiser by the minute. You see what I'm saying? You were growing so fast that you were slowing this up. They didn't want you to do that. They wanted you to do this. They wanted to lock your ass in this fucking situation with them because they got all this passion for you. They were so emotional for you. They was all want to take leaps back and forth. Oh, Lord, no. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, girl. No, don't leave me. No, let's take this relationship to the next level. So they want to get you pregnant, or they want to think about holding you down because you could hold them down. See, it was okay as long as you could hold them down. But you had the protection. So we're going to work together. I'm going to hold you down and you're going to hold me up. Oh, okay. Okay, but I'm still fuck around with this bitch right here. I'm gonna go over here and deal with this nigga right here. I still gonna do me while we together. You feel me? Yeah, you gonna get the house and the home. You my confidant. You feel me? Cause you got the what? You got the overflow of blessings coming in. I ain't got no blessings. I ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? I see you this made woman. You feel me? My bad, y'all. I see you a self-made woman. You handling business. You on the phone. You shit. You at work at home. What? But stop playing. 470-624-3856. Yeah, you got them all stuck. See, you were the equal give and take. They didn't have to have the goddamn equal, the give or the take, because they knew you got it. You want it. You got it. Yeah, they knew you had it. So now you going through the dark night of the soul. You working on yourself and getting your self-love in the house. This person looking at you like, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is self-love? What the fuck is that? So now they ain't got the courage to step into their own power to do that. So your ancestors said, no. No, we're gonna just do that like that. No, no, you're not gonna stop this generational wealth. They know you got this generational wealth. They know you got that shit, man. They know it, but they can't get it. See, they ain't got it. They need this throne. So you had that throne back there. I told you that throne. You fucking them up with this high priest energy. You were fucking them up. You were fucking them up so bad. They knew you couldn't do that. See, that high priest energy took you ass over here and put you on this throne. What? They put you on this throne. And when they put you on this throne, the problem was being on that throne, meaning that they couldn't access your Akashic records. So they needed to access them Akashic records. Why? Because that means that you were going to be able to do a new connection. You were going to come out with new ideas. Yeah. You see. But see, they was over there with this other bitch and this other dude. They over there dancing with the devil. So now they over there making a compromise with the devil, talking about, damn, I gotta fuck this up. Because she going to leave me. He going to leave me. I want to chill with you though. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying? Now this motherfucker want to be Petty Betty and goddamn Slick John. Oh. Okay. So let me see if I can bring such over here and see how it worked for us. Let me see, can I do that? Instantly, they started getting calmer. Instantly, trying to bring you here with the devil. God said, no, let me go ahead and put that karma on your ass, because that's what you wasn't supposed to do, was stop the growth of my chosen one. See, they didn't want that. So you had to go through the process, you know what I'm saying, and recall your energy. Yes, you did. I am the motherfucker. That's what you had. Yeah, you had to look in the mirror. No. I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that shit. I'm with this shit. I'm with this shit right here. Yeah. See, they didn't want you to have the key, because the key means you were overall intelligent. You was overall, you still back there with that little girl energy, all your what I know now. Oh shit. What I knew then, I couldn't fuck with it. But what I know now, if I knew it then, this wouldn't have happened. But you didn't know it. So now you got the key. They mad. They ain't got the key, baby. You got the key. You do. They ain't got the key. You got the key. You the key to the whole motherfucking caboodle. You hold the key to your destiny. But they didn't know what the destiny was. So they sitting here getting goddamn, I don't know what that is. Let me go ahead and try to marry her or him. Let me go ahead and try to do that. Let me get married to this person and I can share this key. I can get some of this key because I can get some of that power. Who is this? That narcissistic motherfucker who felt like if they didn't want to grow, they would slow you down from growing. There it is. Oh, well, let me be this friend. Let me get it connected, okay? Let me go ahead and get connected. I'm going to go back to their childhood friend. We're going to do some things, you know. Now, they want you to trust them. They want to say, baby, we're going to work on each other. Baby, we're going to try to be friends. Okay, I want you to be my friend so I can get to know you. Yeah, when they ain't trying to get to know you, no, they're just trying to get you to get comfortable with them so you can trust them. And in the process of trusting them and trying to get to know them, you're going to be doing some shit like you and somebody else. Why? Because that picture has been framed. Trust it. Yeah. So now you stand back listening and thinking, I'm not I'm a smart my man. I'm too smart for this shit. Spirit said you got to regain your focus because all this person is doing is trying to take your power. Oh, okay. Now you were looking like this, bitch. It's time for me to put this sword up. I need to put this sword up. I am in my new shit. You need to be in that King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. You're not taking the bullshit. It's no more taking the bullshit, man. The bullshit life is no. I'm no. I just need to tell the truth about the situation. Now they don't want to show you the truth. They don't want to tell you the truth, but you ain't stupid. See, they want to take you to the non-conscious, and your co-conscious said no. No, I'm not stupid. I know what the fuck you're doing. Now this person want to sit here and share your conscience with you. They want to play in your sleep. Now they want you dreaming about them. They want you to be redirected to their end, where they want you to go. God said, The ancestors say, They want you to feel like this little girl, that little lost boy. Wait, little boy, hold on. Let me get my little lost boy up out of here. Hold on. Yeah, they want you to be this lost girl and this lost boy. They want to trigger you with shit that happened in your childhood. They want you to be trying to figure out which way to go. They want you to be hurt. They want you to be bad. You see what I'm saying? They want you to be emotionally breaking you down, making you belittling you, making you feel some type of way because something didn't go okay in your childhood and you felt the need to do what? Trust them and talk to them about it and share it with them. But then they want to throw that shit back up in your face and add a little bit. Well, you didn't need to treat me like this. You didn't need to say this to me. But they want to say that shit to you, and it's supposed to be okay. It's okay when you do it. It's okay when you do it, but when I do it, it's not all right. Oh, okay, so I'm hurting your motherfucking feelings that I am sitting here growing up and becoming one. Oh, okay, so I'm not supposed to do that. Remember that. You're not supposed to do that when God says, yes, fuck you is. You are going to do this growth. It didn't even matter. They was mad because you was able to do it. Then they want to say, oh, I'm your twin flame. Spirit said, no. That person wasn't your twin flame. That person tried to play you to the left. When the whole time it's the right, but they knew once you go to the right, you got to close that door. So they tried to play you to the left. I always know when you going to the left, you're going to leave relationships open, which means you're going to come back and forth with that person. When you cut that shit to the right, you closing the cycle. Somebody didn't want this to be closed. Somebody didn't want you to be on your courage. Somebody wanted to play you to the left like they was a real motherfucking friend when they knew they weren't your friend. They weren't your lover. They weren't your friend. They were not your shit. You know why? It was not what they thought. You understand what I'm saying? It was not how they thought. Now they in their motherfucking feelings. They in their thought process. They trying to figure it out. Because y'all done party. And they watching you come up like a motherfucker. And you may not even be coming up the way that it... Let me say it like this. See, some of y'all don't know to come up. Some of y'all come up is just to even just be doing better for yourself. You could be a broke motherfucker. You could still be homeless where they left you. But you got your sanity. You getting yourself together. You putting yourself in a position. You might not have a job, but when you left this motherfucker, oh, I got a job, I got a car, I done got a home. Even if your home is a little hotel room, that's your motherfucking hotel room. Understand it. It's what you did, done, and you are continuing to do for yourself. You cannot replace you. You can get the doppelganger all you want to. Doppelganger is just another version, a past tense of you. Where you done jumped the time frame, baby. And they tried to go back, put the old you. What did Michael Jackson say? Not Michael Jackson, T.I. The old you is dead and gone. Dead and gone. That's what happened. They want to bring that person on back, but they can't. You see how these motherfucking kids sitting? You see the teenagers sitting there? That's what they want y'all to do. No. You are too protected. No. You too protected, baby. You got two not one, two. You highly protected. And you got a motherfucker so far in their feelings they can snatch your goddamn skin off your head. You see what I'm saying? You can snatch their motherfucking head off their body. But they so mad at you. Tell baby happy birthday. Tell baby happy birthday. You see what I'm saying? See, they mad. They can't start anything fresh with you. You see that bitch sitting right there? Ain't no start, no fresh. They should have thought about that. You so protected. You so protected that your protection had to come sit right there beside you. You feel me? Yeah, they don't know. They're not that. No. You got new friends. You finna meet some new people. God finna bring some new people in your life that's going to enlighten you and show you the way. They're going to show you the way. Somebody named Michael, because I keep getting Michael Jackson. Somebody named Jackson. Somebody could be named Michael. Somebody could be named Jackson. Somebody could have a first name is Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Put it in there. You see what I'm saying? You trying to put your life together and somebody sitting here going, oh, no, I don't want your shit like that. No, I don't want you to grow. No. Spirit says, yes, huh? Spirit says, yes, huh? Why? Because God gonna meet your basic needs. God gonna meet everything you need. He gonna meet them needs. You understand? So, Spirit said just refill your juice. Get your energy on track. Get your energy on track. Get it on track. That's all you got to do. just refill yourself because this person pissed off. Yeah, this person so pissed off. This motherfucker on that high horse trying to come in and slow you down. No, Spirit said, nah, no. See, they coming in because they didn't they do you hear me say that down the high horse, baby? Not high horse. They wherever they at, it's rough. You see, the waters are rough. The emotions everywhere. They can't control them. Why? Because they depending on you. You got to fix the situation. It need a lot of work. This person coming in, they need a lot of work. They don't know which way to go. The instability is so fucked up. It's fucked up. They can't even flop. They can't even flop straight. What did you mean? What did you mean you can't flop straight? No, you're mad because somebody took you away from your baby. You feel me? Somebody took you away when you was a baby. Somebody took your baby away from you. As a masculine, you are a father, strong figure. Somebody took the baby away. They used the baby against you, tried to use the baby upon you. Oh, you don't give me no child support, blah, blah, blah. I can't let you see the baby. And in essence, your mama, no offense to nobody's mama, y'all know who this fit with. Your mama could have moved away, and you as a father couldn't have seen the baby. You see what I'm saying? Somebody, child, let me tell you something. They wanted to fuck the game up because you went stupid. It wasn't no more playing stupid. You couldn't play dumb no more. You had done elevated it. No, you had elevated. You elevated so much that, woo, stop playing with me, man. I'm telling you, yes, you are finna to be in this goddess Egypt, goddess God energy. Somebody knows that you just you that motherfucking Power Ranger. You come from nowhere. When a motherfucker call you, I'm here. Where you need me to be at, I'm here. But see, they want to fuck over you because you here. But see, again, God finna rearrange all that. God finna rearrange that so quick, you ain't even gonna know. It's gonna be a cat before a cat lick his ass. What you talking about? You fighting in court. You going through battles. You that person that needed that shoulder to lean on. Now you need a shoulder to lean on. I'm here. I'm here. You can text me. We can talk. A bunch of y'all I do talk to already. I listen to your story. I help you out as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? But listen, now you that person. You been that helper. You been that friend. You been that woo. You been that motherfucker. That's you. You been this person. And now it's time for you to get the kind, the hearted. You see what I'm saying? It's time for you to be that generosity. And that generosity is going to come right on back. You see what I'm saying? That generosity going to come right on back. Why? Because that little girl miss her daddy. And that daddy miss his little girl. You see what I'm saying? You could have been that little girl that misses her daddy. You could have been that man who misses his daughter. You could have been that person that's going to court right now because you got a jealous ass baby mama that don't like that you got a girlfriend or don't like that you living your motherfucking life without her. You know what I'm saying? Don't want you to be in your own place. Don't want you to hear what needs to be said. You want to talk that shit, but you don't want to hear what I got to say. You say you're listening. And you say you're listening. How you listening if you heard me? You heard me, you would have been going through the process. What? Yeah. Them people. So now you realizing that you are the person. It's time for you to break a generational curse. Hey Elizabeth, it is time for you to break a generational curse. You feel me? Once you write that shit down, let me tell y'all, write it down. Talk to God. Write it down. Say what you really mean. Don't get on there talking about, oh yeah, God, I need to do blah, blah, blah. No. Help me. Show me. Teach me, Lord, what I need to do. What I need to do. You said you make one step, Lord. You said I make one step. My step is coming to you, Father. My step is coming to you. This is big. This is hard. And I don't know which way to go. I don't know how to fix it. Show me the way. He gonna show you. My bad, y'all. That's my alarm. He gonna show you. He gonna show you. You gonna go through a spiritual awakening. Because you didn't know what that was at first, baby. You didn't know what that was. You didn't. Because it was just, Oh. Okay, well, we're going to put you, we're going to let you go first. Yeah. So, I Mm. That's what you need to realize. I said I. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna activate my shit. I'm gonna be perfect where God got me to be. You couldn't even heal because this person's so busy throwing black magic and won't hate on you, devil energy in the air, they want you to do what they want you to do. You need to be in this Capricorn energy in the reverse. And what that's telling you, you want to be free. You want to go and come as you please. You've been doing all that. You've been tied down to relationship. You just want to look out. I want to breathe just a little bit, baby. It ain't much. I don't want to hear you nagging and hounding and being on me, but you don't want to hear what I'm telling you, but you want me to do what you're telling me. I can't process what you're saying because I don't know what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying. I understand that you need help with this, that, and the third. Well, let me do this, that, and the third. It don't. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you a man and you got children, it don't always mean you need to provide financially. How about going to take care of the baby? Take the baby with you. Do some shit with the baby. You feel me saying? Get the baby something to eat. Buy the baby some pull-ups, some pampers, some what the fuck ever. Take the baby and listen to the baby. The baby want to hear you, whether the baby 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, whether the baby 2, 4, 6. The baby need more than just money. Mama need money. You need to let mama know there's more to the baby than a financial check. There's more to the baby than a financial check. There's more to some understanding. Woo. Yeah. See, they doing this shit behind your back. They want to smile in your face. All the time they trying to stab your ass further than the knife can reach. Do you understand? You see what I'm saying? Child, yeah. Yeah, that bitch is whoever he or she is. They on your downfall, baby. They putting it together right now because they know everything you touch turn to gold. Everything you touch. Everything. What you need to do, get your ass out there in that nature. Get your ass out there in that nature. Let that water flow. Cry that shit out. Get it out your system. Get it out your system because they don't want you to. They want to hold you in that motherfucking picture frame. Now they sitting there regretting some shit, and you are too. You're regretting that you didn't make this step sooner. You didn't know what to do. It's okay. You want to say, I hate this person. Never say that. Don't say I didn't hate that I met this person. No, because if it wasn't for this person going and sending you through this shit, you wouldn't be able to hear what I'm telling you. For those of y'all that need to know how this court shit go on, you got to go to court for child support. Men, listen, all you got to do is go in that courtroom and tell the judge, say, Your Honor, let's do half. Let me do custody on 6 months and let her do custody 6 months. Watch how you break a bitch face. You understand what I'm saying? Woo! Go in there and tell them you want half. You want to share custody of the baby. It ain't that you running. You know what I'm saying? Since you ain't got the money, boom, share custody. So that way you doing all your hair and that you ain't got to get her shit. She ain't got to give you shit. Sometimes they do require that you spend like a little $100 or give each other $100 toward the child, whatever. Half. Split that shit in half, baby. I'm telling it to you from what I know. I have several children. I ain't gonna tell y'all many because y'all be tripping out on my end. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? See what they do, y'all. Listen. Somebody blocking your money because this is a lot of money. This is a flow. You feel that? You see all that water? Somebody in their emotions because you got the flow of money. What I just told you, you got it. Half. You hear me? You ain't gonna be in regret because she gonna be in regret. He gonna be in regret, baby. Ain't no regret because you happy with what you came with. If you wasn't happy at the beginning, it wouldn't have never been an ending. If you wasn't happy at the beginning, you wouldn't have got this ending. So you wouldn't be here to find this out. You feel me? So don't make somebody know that you working as a team. Somebody working as a team against you, but you got a team working with you against them. Your motherfucking ancestors don't play about you, and neither does God. So you got a better team over here. You just got to pray, because you need to understand you finna go into a divine union. You finna break a bitch face. You finna break a bitch face. You see what I'm saying? When y'all go into processing things, when you got to go to court, let me tell y'all something. You got to go to court. Wash your hands in the salt. Okay? Go on Amazon. I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck up. Go on Amazon and order you some black salt. Order that. And that's gonna put it in your shoes and go to the right every time you go in that courtroom, and you're gonna close the door. You're gonna close the chapter. It's gonna be good for you, trimming. Okay? You're gonna end this. Your transition gonna take place. God gonna be with you. You're gonna walk forward. Don't let a motherfucker put you in your grave. Don't let somebody put you in your grave. You go to your grave when it's time. When you talk to God, God gonna let you know when it's go. Don't let somebody self-sabotage you to go to your grave. It's not even worth it. You feel me? Not at all. Your transition is about to take a motherfucker to their grave, though. It's about to happen to them. Why? That's the truth. Your transition, baby. This is a motherfucker. This is the Ace of Swords. Your transition is finna take a motherfucker to their grave. Because what they thought they were doing is finna backfire so hard, it's gonna kill their ass. Maybe death, maybe not. Maybe this person gonna slowly die watching you do some shit. You never know. But that shit gonna take a motherfucker to their grave. Because the heartbreak that you got wasn't even deserved. It wasn't even deserved. You see what I'm saying? What? Archangel Michael is right there, baby. Remember, this person is not chosen. 144 on the timer. You need to do something with it because 144 is right there. Get this bonding that you and your baby trying to get. For those of y'all that's doing court, you know what I'm saying? As a mother or a father, get this bonding right, because this is not no way out of this situation if you don't go to the Lord. You are a healer. Heal yourself. Take time, walk, talk, and get that shit out. Heal yourself. You are drawn to too much positivity. You are drawn to too much positivity. Get you a crystal, a corset crystal, get it. Because you a man-made motherfucker. You gonna make this happen. Because miracles are just coming in for you in this little town. God gonna send you where you need to go. I want y'all to know I love you. Have a good day. God be with you, and blessings on your new beginning. And I will talk to you when I return, because your emotions is in the right place. Be good, and I'll talk to y'all when I get back. Later. You're welcome.